morning, and thank you for joining us on this UISD Facebook Live. We are here today at the Toyota of Laredo Service Center here on Arena Boulevard, and today we're here for a special press conference. We are doing our 8th annual golf tournament for students, our Partners for Scholars golf tournament, which is held every year to raise scholarships to help financially challenged students, seniors that is, with Kickstarter scholarships. So we're super excited today. We're partnering, of course, with the largest partner, Paul Watson Motor Group, and they're here today to tell us a little bit about their partnership with us, and also talk about all the things that are going to be happening in the next few weeks, and of course the golf tournament that's going to be taking place next month, November 18th, at the Casa Blanca Golf Course Center. So of course we're super excited about that. Like I said, it's the 8th annual golf tournament that we're hosting this year, UISD in partnership with Paul Watson Auto Group, and we're super excited because not only is this just the biggest fundraiser that UISD hosts every year, but it's a great way to help our students, our seniors, with Kickstarter scholarships, right? As soon as they're ready to graduate, they'll have these scholarships that are going to help them kickstart their careers. And over the last few years, we have raised over $200,000, and we've helped over 70 students with these type of scholarships. So this year we're really hoping that we get to meet our goal, and we're hoping that we get to help even more students than last year. And of course, you don't want to miss all this information. We're going to have it live airing for you in just a few minutes, so stay tuned. We will be airing the entire press conference live. All of this information will be available to you, not only here, of course, at the press conference, but also through Facebook. And of course, be on the lookout for our press releases and all the information that's coming up on the golf tournament. Now, we are going to have several of our administrators talking about this event, especially our athletics department. We have our athletics director, Mr. Bobby Cruz, who is also the person who's been at the forefront of this event every year, and he's going to give us all the details as far as how many teams are going to be participating, where they're going to be able to play, and also how Paul Watson is involved, because not only are they also donating a large amount of the funds that are being raised for the scholarship, but they're also going to be able to, the golfers are going to be able to also maybe have the opportunity to drive away in a new vehicle. So it's very exciting for all our golfers out there in the community. Stay tuned. Make sure that you watch the entire press conference, which is coming up. And afterwards, we'll come back with a few interviews where we have all the details of this exciting event. So stay with us. We're about to start in just a few.
Okay, we're ready to begin. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jose Sanchez from UISD's Public Relations Department. I'd like to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy schedules and joining us today. We are announcing our United Independent School District 8th Partners for Scholars Golf Tournament, which is held every year to raise scholarship money for UISD students. This year, the tournament will be held at the Casa Blanca Golf Course on Saturday, November 18th. At this time, I would like to recognize our Board of Trustees. I don't believe any of them were able to join us today, but we'd like to recognize them nonetheless. I would also like to recognize one of our administrators in charge who is here, Ms. Laida Benavides, our Chief Financial Officer. If you would stand and be recognized, please. Thank you. And members of the district management team, if you would please stand and be recognized. Thank you so much. Yes. All proceeds of the golf tournament will benefit United ISD's Partner for Scholars program. This program awards financially challenged graduating seniors with scholarship monies to attend the university or college of their choice. To date, the Partners for Scholars program has raised over $200,000 in scholarship monies and has provided over 70 graduating seniors scholarship funds to go to school and counting. So UISD is most grateful and pleased to announce that Paul Watson Auto Group will be the lead sponsor of the tournament for the 8th year, and we'd like to thank Paul Watson Motors for taking the lead in helping our community and helping our students. On behalf of our Board of Trustees, our administrators, educators, and most important of all, our students, we thank you for your magnificent generosity and your leadership in helping our students embark on their futures. Outstanding. Right. So, at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce one of our administrators in charge, Chief Financial Officer, Laida Benavides, to say a few words. Ms. Benavides.
Good morning. As the Chief Financial Officer, there's no better person at United to say thank you for your financial, not obligation, but your financial decision to invest in our students and in our scholarships. We really treasure the 8th annual relationship we have had with Powell Watson, and there's no better place to invest but in our kids. So we are excited about this. I know we had a break during COVID, but here we are back and stronger than ever. But I'd like to introduce Mr. Hector Perez, who has been, he's our Executive Director of Technology. Who better yet to talk about the golf tournament than someone that's been there for the 8 tournaments that have been in existence. So I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Perez to talk about the tournament.
Thank you. It is an event that I'm honored to say I have perfect attendance. You know, this will be the 8th year, and love it. I always see Mr. Watson, Mr. Powell. I see him at the tournaments. Thank you, Mr. Johnny, for always helping us and for everything you've done for our community. It is a pleasure to see you and other, Mr. Powell also, of course, in every single tournament. They're always there helping the community, and it's an honor for you to help us with our tournament. Golf is a sport that you play until the day you die. You know, my golf partner, Mr. Murillo, he's 74, and he can shoot his score. He can probably say, I can shoot my score. So it's a sport that we're looking forward to continue our relationship. Sorry, we're here to stay for a long time because you're going to have golfers for a long, long time.
Yes,
but
yes.
Thank you for giving back to our community, and it's a pleasure and an honor to be here this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Benavides and Mr. Perez. All right, and I would like to call up our Director of Athletics, Coach Bobby Cruz, to come up and say a few words. Coach Cruz.
Good morning. So about 9 or 10 years ago, we were sitting in a meeting and talking about our former superintendent and our cabinet and management. We're talking about what can we do for this program for scholarships. And I was the one that opened my mouth and said, hey, I've been in some tournaments and it's a great fundraiser for this. And then so after I opened my mouth, guess what they said? They said, okay, great, you got it, organize it, do it, run with it. But over the past 8 or 9 years, I'm proud of a lot of things that our district does, and especially in athletics, in academics as well. Personally, I'm proud of a couple of things. One is the natatorium that we just built. I'm very proud of that. We have a Learn to Swim program for second graders. The other one that I'm proud of is that our team in athletics did this for the Partners for Scholars. Over the past 9 years, our goal is always to hit 50,000. It's our quiet goal. So the 200,000 is modest, and that's a safe number. But for 8 years, we've hit our goal, and we've surpassed it every year with at least 60 to 65,000 reached every single year. Multiplied by 8, and we're close to about 500,000 over 8, 9 years. And it all starts off with your support. So we really, really appreciate the Paul Watson Auto Group for your continued support, and we hope to continue it for many more years. We're going to have a great time. We had a change of venue this year for November 18th at Casablanca. We're looking forward to it. The event is already sold out. This is our first press conference, and we probably sold it out about 2 weeks ago. And we'll have 40 teams, 120 players. It is a 3-man scramble format, which is a lot of fun. Players like Mr. Perez will go and they look forward to the breakfast, the goodie bag, the lunch, the awards, the drawings, and every single penny goes to our kids, goes to our graduating seniors. It's just a spark for them to get them started. And a lot of kids they don't have the resources to get started, or they don't think they have the resources to get started. And Partners for Scholars does that. And so we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for all your support. And thank everybody for being here. And if anyone has any questions about the tournament, you can reach me or any one of our coordinators in athletics at 473-7100. All right? Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Coach Cruz. Before I continue with the presentation, first I want to give a shout out to our high schools who are all here with us. We have the Alexander Bulldogs, the United Longhorns to my right, the Lyndon B. Johnson Wolves, and last but absolutely not least, the United South High School Panthers. Thank you for joining us today. At this time, I would like to call our board member, Michelle Molina, to come up and say a few words for us, or no? Okay, I guess, okay, well, at least I'd like to recognize you and let everybody know that you're here with us today, our board member. She's our board secretary who has joined us today. Thank you so much for joining us. So at this time, I would like to call from Powell Watson Motors, Mr. Zachary Powell and Jonathan Watson Jr. to come up and say a few words. Gentlemen.
Hello, good morning. Thank you guys for coordinating this United Independent School District. I know that these events take time and we appreciate the partnership. Really, we appreciate the opportunity to be able to invest in the community of Laredo. Right, this company has been around a lot longer than I have. I'm very blessed and fortunate to be able to work with this company, and we really appreciate the opportunity to give back to the city of Laredo. So, thank you, United Independent School District, for another opportunity to continue to serve, because that's our objective in the end. Is we just want to serve people and we want to serve Laredo well, and we're really grateful to be able to do that. So, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jonathan Watson Jr., and I just want to echo what Zach just said. We're very happy to be the official title sponsor. We plan on being here in the city of Laredo for a long time, God willing. So, the longer we be here and as our business continues to grow, so do our contributions. So, again, we're very happy to be a part of the city. I grew up here. I love this city, and, God willing, I plan on being here for a long time. So, I just want to say I've never played in a UISD golf tournament before. I know this is 8 years, but I just started playing golf recently. So I'm going to be playing in this one, so look out.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. And this is going to conclude our press conference. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. Mr. Powell and Watson, thank you so much for taking the lead on this. I think it's safe to say this is the premier charity golf tournament in the city, and we're so thankful to you for everything that you do for our students. This concludes the press conference. I invite our administrators and Powell Watson representatives to step up and have some photos, and please feel free to enjoy snacks and refreshments. Thank you for joining us today.
Well, there you have it. That concludes the official press conference for this year's UISD Golf Tournament, Partners for Scholars here at Toyota of Laredo. And we're super excited. As you just heard, the event has actually already been sold out. Every year, many golfers from our community come out and support this program that's especially tailor-made to help our students here at UISD. This program has helped over 70 students over the last 8 years or so, and each student, of course, the graduating seniors who qualify are able to get some of these scholarships and start their career, kickstart their college career. And so we're super excited that this is the 8th year that we're partnering with our title sponsor, Paul Watson. And in just a few minutes, we're going to be speaking to a couple of our UISD administrators and, of course, to Mr. Watson, Mr. Powell himself, who's also going to be telling us a little bit about what it means to them to partner with us for 8 years now. It's a very exciting event, not just for the golfers themselves, but also for our district, because it's a whole event that gets put together every year. And as you just heard, the event is sold out. There's 40 teams, a total of 120 players or so. And this year we're changing the venue. We usually do it at the Max, but this year we are going to be hosting it at the Casablanca Golf Course. So we're super excited that, it's going to be a little different, a little bit of a change this year. But you know what? We're just going to come out here and support our students and our district. So you can obviously watch the entire press conference once we're done with this Facebook Live here on Facebook, and be on the lookout for all the information. If you want more information as to maybe partnering with us, maybe not so much with the teams because it's already been filled and sold out, but maybe perhaps partnering with us and making a donation to have our students be able to obtain these scholarships. You can do so by calling our athletics department with our director, Bobby Cruz, who's in charge of this entire program and this entire event. And so we're super excited to continue doing this. But stay tuned. As I said, right now we're going to have a couple of interviews. This is the 8th annual Partners for Scholars UISD Golf Tournament. As we've mentioned, we've raised over $200,000 for the last 8 years. More or less an approximate of $65,000 a year is what we raise by hosting this event. We've mentioned this is the largest fundraiser that we have at the district every year. So of course this year is not the exception. We did have to pause a little bit during the pandemic, but it's back and we're super excited, more excited than ever to host this. And right now we actually want to speak to one of our UISD board members, Mrs. Michelle Molina, who's here with us today, joining us. Thank you for being here with us today.
Good morning. Thank you so much. Yes, it's such an amazing event.
So tell me a little bit about why this is so important for our school board members to participate and make sure that this program continues running. It's been eight years now.
8 years, yes, 8 years. This is our 8th tournament. This is directly impacting our students and their future. We've raised $500,000. That's absolutely impressive. This is the most this event has ever raised. And again, it goes directly to impact our students and their future. How can you not support such an amazing event?
Yes, of course. And even if we don't play golf, right? It's just exciting to go out there and support the students.
That's what it's all about. Supporting the students, supporting their future, supporting their hard endeavors throughout their entire scholastic to get them to the point where they're at. And the fact that we engage into doing something like this, for our students is just amazing.
It really is. And I think maybe our parents out there and maybe our non-golfing communities like, well, this doesn't, involve me. But actually people in the community can still help by making their donations to this program.
Absolutely. So teams are sold out, thankfully. However, there's so many community partners out there. There's so many other organizations that can still donate. And of course, the more we raise, the more you donate, the bigger impact you make on our students.
Definitely. Anything else you would like to add, Ms. Molina?
It's such an amazing event. So hopefully we get to see everyone at the golf tournament. People come out to support our students because that's what it's all about. And they reach deep down into their pockets to be able to support our students and their future.
We're super excited. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Molina, for joining us here today. It means a lot for us to have you as a board member support something so special to us.
Appreciate you. Appreciate everything. Thank you.
Well, there you have it. That was board member Ms. Michelle Molina with us today. And of course, we're going to also speak to our Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Laida Benavides, coming up in just a few. And also, we're going to talk to Mr. Bobby Cruz, who's the Director of Athletics. He will also be sharing a few words with us as to how this event has impacted our district over the years. And just this year alone, how much money we've already raised by selling out the 40 teams. Now, we mentioned maybe you are not a golf player or maybe you're not interested in playing, but you can also help by making a donation. It's not too late to make a contribution to help us give these Kickstarter scholarships to financially challenged students in our district, seniors that are getting ready to graduate this next May and maybe need some help to start their college careers. We can do so by joining this program, partnering with us here at the Partners for Scholars program that we host every year. As we mentioned, Board Member Molina just mentioned over $500,000 have already been raised over the last few years with this program, and it's just so exciting to know that our community does come out here and support every year. It's really fun to say, it'd be awesome if we could still have some room to add more people in there, but the good news is it's been sold out. It has been proven to be a very successful event, and it is the largest fundraiser that we've had over the years. Now, We do invite everybody to come check it out if they want to. November 18th, we'll be hosting it at the Casablanca Golf Course, and it's going to be very exciting for other students who will be receiving these scholarships coming up in just a few. So we do invite you to do that. We also want to recognize our partner, our title sponsor that has been at the forefront of this event. That's Paul Watson. We will be having sharing a few words shortly with Mr. Zachary Power, who's the general manager here at Toyota of Laredo, and also Mr. Jonathan Watson Jr., who is the general manager at Mercedes-Benz of Laredo. And yeah, as we mentioned, we are excited to talk to them, have a few words with them, and of course, bring you all the latest details as to what we're doing here at the district to help our students. Every single year, we, without fail, we plan this event ahead in advance, many months in advance, to make sure that our students do not miss out on these scholarships. You know, it's very important, even when you're just starting off, just to have, even if it's $500, $1,000, anything helps to help these students kickstart their college career. This is sometimes the only way they can, you know, go in there and start, and from there they keep going. So it's very important for us. This is the reason why we host it every single year, and of course, it's a way of us helping our students, not only while they're here in our district, but also even after, as they head into their post-high school careers. And right now, I'm going to stop talking because we also want to have a few words with Mr. Zachary Powell himself, who is the Executive General Manager here at Toyota of Laredo. And we just heard you right now talking about how excited you guys are to partner with us once again for the 8th year.
Yeah, so you know, can't say how grateful we are to be able to partner with United Independent School District. You know, I'm a product of United Independent School District. I attended Amparo Gutierrez United Middle School and United High School, so it's nice to see my alma mater here. But more than that, we're just really grateful to be able to serve the community. And so, you know, can't say enough how grateful we are to be able to do that.
Why is it so important for you to keep this going? I mean, it's great when we do it 1 year, 2 years, but we're almost going into a decade.
Right. Well, I will say that, you know, we not just myself, speaking on behalf of the ownership, right? My father, my business partner, his family, we all feel very strongly in investing in the youth of Laredo and furthering education, higher education. So, you know, being able to provide scholarships for less fortunate students is a really awesome program, and we intend to continue that into the future, foreseeable future.
Tell me a little bit about the actual tournament. I know that you go and you actually play yourself.
Yeah, so I'm not a great golfer by any means. I do enjoy spending time with, you know, friends and just going out and enjoying the place. And, you know, you don't have to be good at golf to enjoy this tournament if you want to be a part of it. I would encourage, you know, as many people as possible to participate. It is a lot of fun. There's a lot of raffle prizes and door prizes, so and there'll be free food. So who can say no to that?
Always to that. Now this year, I know we're changing the venue a little bit. How do you feel about that? Are you excited?
I am excited. I think we've normally done it at the Max, and so where is it going to be this year? Oh, excellent! So that we won't lose as many golf balls. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Closer.
Yeah.
Anything you would like to say to our students, particularly our seniors, who may be, you know, having part of this by being directly affected getting these scholarships?
Yeah, I guess maybe just some words of encouragement. I realize that you know, the anxiety of applying for college and seeking higher education and deciding what you want to do for the rest of your life is real, and it can be a difficult time in your life as things start to change. But I would encourage people to just take it one step at a time. You know, I do think that higher education has some significant value, and it will help you find your way. And so it doesn't necessarily mean you have to decide what you want to do for the rest of your life, but you'll find your place in this world. So
you're an excellent example of that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Business have been very successful, and I'm sure it all goes back to education.
Yes, and we're very grateful to be able to do that.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Bauer, for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Thank you so much for your partnership with us.
Thank you.
And there you have it. That was Mr. Zachary Powell here from Powell Watson Motors and from the Toyota of Laredo auto dealership. But up next, we also have Mr. Jonathan Watson Jr., who is the general manager at Mercedes-Benz of Laredo. Thank you for joining us today. I don't recall seeing you last year, but you're here joining us. Is this the first time?
Yes, first time.
Awesome. So what does it mean to you to be part of this awesome event that's been going on for the last 8 years with United Independent School District?
Well, my family has been here for 4 generations, so we're Laredoans through and through. So we're happy to continue doing this sponsorship. We plan to keep doing it in the future. And, we couldn't be happier doing it for the city, for the schools, and, for the people who live here, the teachers as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've come to find out the community responds really well to events like this because at the end of the day, it goes to help our students. So I know it's very important for you and your family to give back to our community, but how much of an impact do you guys wish to have on our students when it comes to events like this?
Yeah, we just want students, to do well in school, to graduate, go through college like I did, and experience the whole thing. So if we can just give a little bit back to the community, the students, any help is great. So, we're glad to be a part of that.
So we're looking out for you this year. You said that you started playing golf. Is this going to be your first time playing at this?
It is, yeah. I just started playing earlier this year. Just finished playing in the Laredo Open, and so yeah, I'll be happy to play the 3-man scramble at the UISD tournament. So I'm looking forward to it.
You're going to show off your skills.
yeah, or embarrass myself, but we'll see.
Hey, the good thing is it's a 3-man team, so it's a teamwork effort.
Exactly. So I can blame my teammates, right? And I just also want to remind everyone that we have 3 stores. We have Toyota of Laredo, we have Mercedes-Benz of Laredo, we have GM and Cadillac of Laredo, and we also have 2 used car locations. And we're growing, and as we continue to grow, so do our contributions for our city. So we couldn't be happier.
Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for joining us. And
My
best of luck
pleasure.
at the tournament.
Thank you so much.
Well, there you have it. That was Mr. Jonathan Watson Jr. Joining us for the first time here at the press conference for the Partners for Scholars Golf Tournament with UISD and Paul Watson Auto Groups. And up next, we have Mr. Bert Bonilla, who's the Director of Marketing here as well. Going to share a few words with us. Mr. Bonilla, thank you for joining us. As every year, you join us both at the press conference and at the actual tournament. Are you going to be playing this year?
We've been doing this for 8 years, and I've never once played golf. I'm not really a golf person, but you know what? I always enjoy seeing other people play. I always, I hope somebody wins our hole-in-one vehicles because we always have 2 hole-in-one vehicles, and I'm hoping that 8th year is the year that somebody or both of them get won by some of the players that we have out there.
Talk to me about that. That's a very important detail we haven't mentioned. How does that even work? I mean, for all of us non-golfers, and for people who just started playing golf, what is it that they get a chance to take home?
Yeah, absolutely. We have actually 2 holes at the tournament, and we have this year we have, I believe, it's a Cadillac, and another hole we have a Mercedes-Benz. And the players, if they're able to hit a hole-in-one where they just hit the ball and it lands in the hole, they actually get to drive off in the vehicle. We have had winners here in Laredo where people have won vehicles. Unfortunately, it hasn't been one of ours, but we're hoping that this year is different.
So in the last 8 years, nobody's won in this tournament.
I think the closest has been like 3 inches away. Yeah. Yeah, we were all sort of trying to toss the wind into the, yeah.
But it didn't happen. Maybe
Didn't
8
happen.
years is a lucky one.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. 8th's the charm?
Right? Maybe. Yeah. I mean, if 7th wasn't, maybe 8th.
Absolutely.
Well, it's always a pleasure partnering with you guys, and usually you usually are our direct contact when it comes to things like that, and you make it very easy for us to partner with you guys. Why is it so important for you to keep this going? We're almost going into a decade of doing this golf tournament.
Well, thank you for that, and of course, you all also make it easy for us. It's the money goes straight to the students, which is something that we believe in. And it's funny. Mr. Bobby Cruz had mentioned 9 years ago he wanted to discover a way to raise money for the kids, and actually 9 years ago we were actually trying to find a way to help the schools and also the teachers. And it was just serendipity that we both were thinking about it at the same time, and this all came together. But we it's important that we help children, especially children in need, and it's also important to recognize the teachers. That's why we also incorporated the Teacher of the Year into this program, where we actually give them 2 teachers a vehicle during the whole year that they could also drive and enjoy.
Yeah, definitely. That just goes to show how amazing you guys are when it comes to giving back to our community and our district. We're just very grateful with you guys. But anything else you'd like to share to our viewers?
No, thank you again to UISD. Thank you to the Laredo community. Obviously, we're successful because you all make us successful. And good luck to all the players this November.
We'll see you there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was Mr. Bert Bonilla, who's the Director of Marketing here at the Paul Watson Auto Group. And up next, we have the man at the forefront of this entire event. He is our Director of Athletics here at United Independent School District, Mr. Roberto Bobby Cruz. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for having us.
It's always exciting when this time of year comes around, because I know that your department puts a lot of work, a lot of effort to make sure that this event happens, not just for the golfers, not just for the community, but for our students.
Absolutely. You know, our department has taken the lead on this for the past 9 years. I know we had 1 year that we had to postpone due to COVID, but we've been back, and we're excited. We're appreciative of the Paul Watson Auto Group. They participate, they support, and we thank them for their generosity.
And so every year, I mean, like you said, you only paused for 1 year, you came back. Why is it so important for you to keep this going?
You know, it's important for us, you know, to give back. And a long time ago, we were sitting thinking, you know, what fundraiser can we do? I remember the day we were in a meeting, and I was the one that threw out an idea. Said, hey, we should try this. It's a good fundraiser for our students. I'd seen it done at other school districts, and so I was voluntold to take the lead, and so we did. And it's not just all me. I mean, I have a great staff. Our team at athletics is amazing, but we try and put on a great tournament. For our sponsors, our golfers, for the community. At the end of the day, every penny goes to our students. You know, and over the past 8 years, we try and clear at least $50,000 to $60,000. That's our goal every year.
And clearly, it's been such a success every year, because every year our golfers return and it's once again sold out. Correct?
Every year we have 120 golfers, 40 teams, 3-man scramble, and this is the first day that we formally announce it, and we've been sold out for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So every year we sell it out. So we're not looking. We have to turn away players, but that's a good thing. And so hopefully we keep this going, and hopefully we can have a great day, have some great weather. Everybody looks forward to the goodie bags, to the breakfast, to the drawings, to the lunch, to the prizes, and so it'll be a lot of fun, and it's always for a great cause.
And what's the goal as far as the funds raised this year?
Our goal is always 50,000 plus. That's our goal, and every year we hit it and we surpass it. So when you do the math, you know, we're close to 420 to 500,000 over the past 8 or 9 years. Absolutely, we're proud of that.
That's amazing, and I'm sure you'll get to the million very soon.
Gosh, I hope so, and I hope we continue this. At the end of the day, like I said, every penny goes to our kids.
How does it impact you to see these kids get these scholarships and a few years down the road come back and say, you know what, thanks to this event that you put together, I was able to start my college career?
Absolutely. You know, so many kids come back and say, like, hey, you know, I thought college was impossible, or I thought college was not affordable, but I got started with this. I took my first 3 classes at LC with this scholarship, or I bought my books with this scholarship, and to me, to us, that's what it's all about.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about the change of venue. I know every year we host it at the Max. This year we're hosting at a different venue. Are you excited about that?
I'm super excited. You know, we had a little scheduling conflict, and so we had to make we had to pull an audible, to use an athletics term. We had to pull an audible, and Casablanca was very accommodating to us for November 18th, Saturday. Course is in great shape. You know, if anybody has seen Casablanca, you know, 10 years ago, it didn't look the way it looks now, and it's made a big comeback. So we're excited to be a little closer to home, but hopefully we hope to return to the Max and maybe alternate it every now and then.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Coach Cruz. Thank you. That was our Director of Athletics here at UISD, Mr. Roberto Bobby Cruz. And as you just heard, we're getting close to that $1 million mark over the last 8 years, raising these funds for our students to begin their college career by obtaining one of these scholarships. And actually, we're not done yet. We actually have a couple more of administrators here to talk to us today. And we have Mr. Hector Perez, who's the Executive Director of Technology here today. And he is here together with Ms. Laida Benavides, our Chief Financial Officer here at UISD. Thank you guys for joining us today. And tell us a little bit about why it's important for you guys to support this golf tournament. First of all, welcome. Thank you for joining
Thank you, Lorena. It is real important to us because it is one of our fundraisers for the Partners for Scholars, and the money goes straight to our students. We give a $1,000 scholarship at the end of the year, and again, we are very thankful to Powell Watson for being one of our biggest contributors to this event. So we really do thank the community, and we thank Powell Watson.
And definitely, who better than our Chief Financial Officer to tell us that this money goes straight to the students?
Yes, yes, it does. It really
None
does.
of it benefits the district. It's straight for the students.
Straight for the students.
So also, Mr. Perez, you're here with us today. We heard you at the press conference saying that you've been there. You've had perfect attendance for the last 8 years or so. What do you most enjoy about this golf tournament?
Well, it's a lot of fun. We do have, breakfast. We have lunch served to our golfers. I want to thank our sponsors for their continuous contributions, to the Paul Watson Group for also helping us in the last 8 years. You're right, Lorena, I do have perfect attendance because I love golf, and it's a
get a gold
sport.
star.
Yes, I should get some recognition. But the golfers, you get to play the sport for the rest of your life. So we're going to be here for a while, and Paul Watson has committed to continue to support us, and it's all for our students. They do get scholarships, and it makes a big difference for students. $1,000 that we give them can buy them a computer, can buy them some books, can buy a class. So it makes a difference. So we love it because we're actually having fun, and we're also helping our students as well.
Definitely. A message that you have to our students that are perhaps getting ready to graduate, and maybe they, want to join and partake in this event by maybe applying for one of these scholarships?
Yes, definitely. It is for that student that doesn't qualify for financial aid, but it does help them a lot. This particular, I would encourage those kids to come and apply for the $1,000. They can buy a computer with it, and that will make a big difference during their college years.
Anything else you would like to add, Ms. Benavides?
Yes, no, we do encourage our students to keep on working hard with their academics, and before you know it, May will get here. So yes, look out for the scholarship application process so that you can take advantage of that.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and best of luck at the golf tournament.
Thank you. Good to see you.
We'll see you there. So there you have it. This is our 8th annual Partners for Scholars Golf Tournament in partnership with UISD and Paul Watson Auto Group. We're so excited. November 18th is coming up at the Casa Blanca Golf Course. We hope to see you there. And if you are part of the community and you'd like to join us and participate and maybe make a difference in one of our students' lives, you can call our athletics department and ask about how you can help, how you can contribute, make a donation to help these students who will be receiving scholarships at the end of the year. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you tune in for our next Facebook Live, and stay tuned for more information.